Russell here, and been joined by a very special person, Idris Elba. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, as always.
Always. We've talked so many times about various movies.
Yeah.
Here today to talk about your new one, Takers.
Yeah. Proud of it. Very proud of this film.
Somebody had asked me, they said, how would you describe the movie? And I said, it's cool and hot. Because when you see you guys, it's like the coolest looking group of guys. But when the action starts up, man, it is red hot.
Yeah. We wanted to do the heist movie, but do it slightly different, elevate it, give it a little of a style, and it is larger than life, these characters dress in nice suits, they're high-end robbers, they take cash, as opposed to internet fraud, and we wanted to just give the heist and just a new feel. Some great actors involved. You know what I mean? It looks good. It's a slick film.
Absolutely. Because like your guy, he's the leader of the gang, and like you said, you think about what they go out and try to do. Even though some people would say, "Oh, they're committing a crime," you're with them in the audience.
Yeah, I think by design, we've made the thieves as likable as you can get,
Right.
And I think that keeps the audience on the side of what's going to happen next, because you like these characters, you care for them. My character, Gordon, is a career thief. He's done it for a long time, but in this storyline, his sister makes an appearance in his life, and she's a drug abuser, and it's a problem for him right now, in the middle of trying to put together a job that's very dangerous, very worth a lot of money. His sister's interference is a problem. So there's more than just the action, more than just the the good looks of the whole thing. There's some depth to the storyline.
Oh, absolutely. Because they said you see it, and just with what you mentioned about the sister part, you watch it and you feel truly for your character. It's like, man, this guy's going through all this
Even
stuff.
though he robs banks.
He robs banks, but you know what? He's
human.
taking care of his sister and trying to do the best that way.
Yeah.
And like you said, so many good people in the movie. And T.I., his character plays a guy who gets out of jail and has the great idea for this next heist.
Yeah. And Tip's character is my, Gordon's old friend. You know what I mean? We've done this before. We've worked together. We had a crew early on, and then basically what happens with Tip is the last job we did before, when we worked with Tip's character, he took a bullet and he did a year stretch, but he didn't rat us out. He didn't, call names, and basically, we owed him a favor.
And earlier when you mentioned or used the word action, there is a lot in this movie, and I got to say, obviously you're a guy, great shape. Did you have to do anything extra for this? Because, man, you're jumping, bouncing, doing...
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Chris Brown is the one that does all the sort of real stunt work in this film. Me, a couple of cars, driving, exploding helicopters.
Right.
That's about it.
Just the fun stuff.
That's it, go.
Just the fun stuff. And like you said, it was. It looked like it was just a great time. I can only imagine you guys got together on the set and just probably looked at each other thinking, man, this is a ball.
Oh, man, we were very fortunate. When you look around, you've got all these really talented people, very successful people, you know what I mean? But we're all humble and aiming towards the same goal. It made for a really special experience. Yeah.
And who knows, we might see more of the group together again.
I'd like that. There's talk of possibly a prequel.
Oh, okay.
See where it came from. But, I think, the most important thing is that, come August 27th, we make this film #1 at the box office. I've had a couple of successes with Screen Gems and with Rainforest, who produced the film. And, Obsessed was a #1 film at the time. And I do believe this Christmas opened #1 for like a week. But, there is a sort of a legacy that I'm trying to keep up there at the studio.
Well, you know what? We're going to help you keep that legacy.
I love that.
Folks, Takers, don't forget, check it out August 27th. Idris is there, and he will smile at you from the screen. So that is worth you going out there and enjoying this movie. Always a pleasure to see you.
Always a pleasure
and look
to see
forward
you.
to seeing you again.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.